Hello everyone. Now today we'll start exercise 1.1. Already we have started, but the important questions today we'll do and little bit difficult. Students feel it difficult to solve some of the questions, and it is based on the topic Euclid division lemma that we have already done in our previous video. So question is, show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5 where q is some integer. So this question will start with, we'll suppose first of all we should know the Euclid division lemma. In Euclid division lemma there is a, b such that there exist q and r, and where a is equals to bq plus r. We have already done this. So let a be any positive integer. We will suppose this, that let a be any positive integer. We'll suppose a as positive integer and b is equals to 6. This question is giving us hint that b is equals to 6 here. B we will take 6 and any positive integer we will take as a. Then by Euclid's division lemma we can write a as 6q plus r. Already we have done in the first video. So if a is equals to 6q plus r, then r can take values. We know that r should be greater than or equal to 0 and less than 6. That is, the values of r is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the values. Now question says any positive odd integer. So first of all we'll discuss all the cases. So case 1, when r is equals to 0, then a is equals to 6q plus 0 is equals to 6q, and this can be written as 2 multiplied 3q. It means it is even. Second case, case 2 is when r is equals to 1, then a is equals to 6q plus 1, and which is equals to odd, which is odd in nature. This is even in nature because 2 multiplies something means even. Third is r is equals to 2. Third is r is equals to 2. So a is equals to 6q plus 2. Again we can take 2 common from this. So 3q plus 1, it means this number is also even. Next, fourth part. Fourth, r is equals to 3. Then a is equals to 6q plus 3. We cannot take 2 common, so it means it is odd. Fifth is r is equals to 4. So a is equals to 6q plus 4. Again we can take 2 common. So this is even number. Sixth part is r is equals to 5. So a is equals to 6q plus 5, which is again odd. Again read the question. Question says any positive integer, odd integer, means whenever we see any odd integer it will look like 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. Hence done. So you will write the last line of the question again, that any positive odd integer, you will write in the last, any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. If you take any number, any odd number, and if you divide it by 6, I am explaining this with basics. Just see this. If I take any number, suppose I take odd number 25, and if I divide it with 6, at 6 4 is 24. What is the remainder? Remainder is 1. So this number 25 can be written as 6 into 4 plus 1. So this is the remainder, odd number. If I take any other number, any number you can take. If I take suppose I take 35 or 37 and divide it by 6. Okay, take 39. At 6 is 36. What is the remainder? 3. It means 39 can be written as 6 into 6 BQ plus R. Again take one more example. R here is 3. Suppose I take 35 divided by 6. 6 5s are 30. What is the remainder? 5. So 35 can be written as 6 into 5 plus 5. It means the remainder 5, remainder 3 and remainder 1. Whenever we divide odd number 6 into 4 plus 1. Whenever you divide any odd number, you can take 103, 107, 109, any 3-digit odd number, any 4-digit odd number, 5-digit odd number, and if you divide it by 6, always you will get the remainder as 1, 3 and 5. And that can be written in the form of this: 6 cube plus 1, 6 cube plus 3 and 6 cube plus 5. Now we move on to the next question. Question number 4th of your book. Question number 4th of your book. I have made an assignment for you. At the end of the video there is assignment, all important question from examination point of view. If you will see all these solutions very carefully, you will be able to solve all the questions. And if any doubt, you can ask in the comment. I will give you the solution of that important questions also in the next video. 4th question is: use Euclid's division lemma to show that, this time it is square, any positive integer. So again we'll start with, let a be any positive integer, and this question is giving us hint that b should be what? B should be 3. Then by Euclid's division lemma, a can be written as 3q plus r, where r is greater than equal to 0 and less than 3. That is, r is equals to 0, 1, 2. R is equals to 0, 1, 2. Now question says square of any positive integer. Now there are 3 cases. A is equals to 3q plus 0 is equals to 3q when r is equals to 0. This is the first case we are discussing. Question says square of, square, it means we will square it. So squaring both sides, we will square it, squaring both sides. So we'll square it, a square, then 3q square, then we'll get 9q square. We can write this q square as m. We will take here 3 common, and what is left inside? 3q square, which is equals to 3m. This is only the presentation. How will show that square of any positive integer is of the form 3m. This is only the presentation. So we'll write here where m is equals to 3q square. Second part is when r is equals to, we will discuss all 3 cases, all these 3 cases. R0 we have discussed. Now 1 and 2. When r is 1, then a is equals to 3q plus 1, because a is 3q plus r. R will take different values. Then again squaring both sides, we get a square is equals to 3q plus 1 whole square, because this is binomial, 2 terms. So formula of a plus b whole square, which says a plus b whole square says a square plus 2ab plus b square. We'll apply this. A square plus 2ab plus b square, which is equals to 9q square plus 6q plus 1. Out of these 2 we can take 3 common. What is left? 3q square plus 2q plus 1, which is equals to 3m plus 1, and we'll write where m is equals to 3q square plus 2q. This is only the presentation that you will do in exam. The basic of this at the end of this question I will tell you, just like I told you in the previous question. Now third part, when r is 2. Third part is third case. When r is 2, then a is equals to 3q plus 2. Then again squaring both sides, we get a square is equals to 3q plus 2 whole square, which is equals to again a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is equals to 9q square plus 12q plus 4. If I take 3 common from these two, then I will get 3m plus 4. But just go back to the question, statement of the question. Question says either of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. But here it is 4. So in the next step, this 4 can be written as 9q square as it is, 12q as it is. This 4 can be written as 3 plus 1. And this whole, from these 3 numbers we can take 3 common. So 3q square plus 4q plus 1. After taking common, it's 3, it's 4, it's 1. And this one as it is. This again we'll suppose as m. So this will be 3m plus 1. And we'll write where m is equals to 3q square plus 4q plus 1. So hence you can see that square of any positive integer is of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. In the third case also it is 3m plus 1. Now I am telling you, last line you will write in exam. Hence square of any positive integer is of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. Now take any number. Suppose I take the number 4. Now square it. Square of this is 16. Now divide this 16 by 3. It's 3. 5 is 15. Then what is the remainder? 1. Now take any other number. Suppose I take 5. Square it. What do we get? 25. Divide this 25 by 3. What is the remainder? 1. Take any other number. Suppose I take 6. 6 square is 36. Divide this 36 by 3. What is the remainder? 0. It means 36 can be written as 3q plus r. This 16 can be written as 3q plus r. 25 can be written as 3q plus r. One more example I am taking for you. One more example. Suppose I take any number you can take. So, suppose I am taking the bigger number. Suppose I am taking 15. 15 square, just check. 15 square is 225. Divide this 225 by 3. So it's 21, 15. So 3 5 is 15. What is the remainder? It means 225 can be written as 3 into 75 plus 0. So you can see in all my examples, remainder is either 0 or 1. And this is the question. We have proved that square of any positive integer means वो कैसा दिखता है. अगर हम कोई भी पॉजिटिव इंटीजर लें और उसका स्क्वायर करें तो वो हमें कैसा नज़र आएगा? ईदर 3m टाइप और 3m plus 1 type. This is the meaning. You can see 3m. This is 3m. This whole is 3m plus 1 and 3m plus 1. I hope the concept is clear to you. One more question and after that It will be very clear to you. Fifth question. Fifth question of your book says, use Euclid division lemma to show that this time it is cube. Any positive integer is of the form 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. Now you will say that we can take again the question, let a be any positive integer. If I take b as 9, then according to Euclid's lemma, a is equals to bq plus r, where r lies between 0 and b. It means if I take b as 9, it is 9q plus r, and the values of remainder is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this work is very tedious, very lengthy, very difficult for us to solve. You will get full marks if you will take b as 9. But if there is 9 in the question, we can also take its factor or its square root. So square root of 9 is 3. So no need to take b as 9 for this particular question. If you do with this, then also it is right, but it will take lot of time and you will not be able to complete your paper in exams. So better to take b as 3, because 3 is square root of 9, so we can take. And with b is equals to 3 also, because it's a cube. If you will take all these three cases and discuss the cube of all, very lengthy question. So both are correct. B as 9, B as 3, both are correct. Suppose in the question it is written 8. You can take 4 also. Then also you will get correct answer. Okay. When you will do some extra questions, then only you will come to know about this concept. Okay. Always it has not happened that the number which is written here, that will consider as B. But if you consider, the work will be tedious and lengthy. Okay, now b is equals to 3. So a is equals to 3q plus r, and r can take value 0, 1 and 2. So first case 1 is when r is equals to 0, a is equals to 3q plus 0 is equals to 3q. So cubing both sides. When we cube both sides, we should know the formula of cube. So a cube is equals to 3q cube, which is equals to 3 cube is 27q cube. If you remember, in the question we need to prove 9m plus 1 and 9m plus 8. Always keep this thing in your mind. 9m, it means I have to take 9 common. So what is left inside? 3q cube. So this can be written as 9m, and we will write where m is equals to 3q cube. This is our first part. Now second, if I take r as 1, because I need to discuss all three cases. r 0 I have discussed, 1 I am taking, and 2 I will discuss. R is equals to 1, so a is equals to 3q plus 1, because in the place of r I have to take 1. Then again cubing. If I cube it, I will get a cube is equals to 3q plus 1 whole cube. So you should know the identity of cube, which says a plus b whole cube is equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. You have done in your 9th class this identity. If you forgot, then learn it, apply it here. And this is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3b square a. So here you will get 27q cube plus 1 plus it's 9, 27q square plus 3 is 9q. And we need to prove 9m we have proved, we need to prove 9m plus 1. It means out of these three, this value and this value, this 1 I will write at this side, and 9 I can take common out of these three. So 9 if I will take common, what is left? It's 3q cube plus 3q square plus q plus 1. You must be thinking that q is also common and ma'am is not taking q, because I don't need q. The requirement of the question is to prove 9m plus 1. So this I can write as 9m plus 1, and where m is equals to 3q cube plus 3q square plus q. Now we'll discuss the third case, which is r is equals to, we'll discuss the third case, which is r is equals to 2. Third case is r is equals to 2. So a is equals to 3q plus 2. Again cubing, we will get a cube is equals to 3q plus 2 cube, which is equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3b square a. So this will be 27q cube plus 8 plus 3, 9 is 27, it's 54q square plus 3, 4, 3, it's 36q. So this 8 I will write there, 8 I will shift at this side, and out of these 3 I will take 9 common. So this will be 9, 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q plus 8. And this can be written as 9m plus 8, where m is equals to 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q. So you have seen that a cube of a number can be represented as 9m, 9m plus 1, or 9m plus 8. Now I am going to give the explanation of it. How? Number is, suppose I am taking 8, 2 cube. 2 cube is 8. 8. If I divide 8 by 9, what is the remainder? 8. It means 8 can be written as 9 into q plus 8. One more. If I take 3 cube, if I take a as 3, then a cube is 3 cube, which is equals to 27. And if I divide 27, so 27 can be written as 9 into 3 plus 0. It means 2 cube is this, 3 cube is 9, which is equals to 9 into 3 plus 0. And one more example, a cube, suppose I am taking 4 cube, which is 64. So 64 can be written as 9, 7 plus 63 plus 1. Okay, so 4 cube, which is equals to 64, is equals to 9 into 7 plus 1. One more example, suppose I take 5 cube is equals to 125. If you divide 125 by 9, plus 8. So 5 cube can be written as 125 is equals to 9 into 13 plus 8. So now you can see, if I write these values as m, this will be 9m plus 8. This will be 9m. This will be 9m plus 1, and this will be 9m plus 8. It means cube of any integer, कोई भी नंबर ले सकते हो, बड़े से बड़ा, छोटे से छोटा, any number if you take and if you divide it by, and if you will cube it and if you will divide it by 9, always you will get remainder 8, remainder 0, remainder 1, remainder 8. This is so how Euclid's help us in finding the properties of the numbers. So this is properties of the numbers. Now the extra questions that I told you, that I'll give some extra questions to you. Do it. Any doubt, ask me in the comment box. I will make one more video, all of very important questions. I will make one more video and solve it.